Hi everyone, this is Taylor Baalmann talking about the articles I found in relation to my teaching unit. Trying to get the slides to go. Okay, so the first article I found was about the backwards design curriculum and instruction and how it relates to classroom management. This was by Tyrone Burson from 2011. So basically this study focuses on linking class to classroom conduct using the backwards design model. The model consists of the 3 stages that most of us are probably aware of now: determining the outcomes, defining the evidence, and planning instruction. And then the literature review, in the paper it said that there wasn't a lot of research with the direct study on the relationship between backwards design curriculum and classroom management, but there was existing literature that suggests that there was positive correlation between the elements of the backward design and favorable classroom management and behaviors. And then the study evaluates how effective backward design is in promoting positive behavior based on teacher perceptions. And if you go through and read this, almost every single survey and interview on their research, there was positive correlation between the two. So teachers that were utilizing the backwards design curriculum or method and instruction noticed that their classroom management and behaviors were positively effective. So that was an interesting article, but it makes sense. And then my second article was the impact on hands-on approach on student academic performance. And this article really focused on science and math, but since my teaching training unit was for kindergarten and it's technically for science, I thought this would be a good article to go along with that, since in my unit I had lots of hands-on activities for my students to do. But basically the study examined the effect of a hands-on approach on academic performance and student perception. The hands-on approach, it was rooted in activity-oriented teaching. It involves students in manipulating objects and exploring concepts directly, which is basically exactly what I did in my teaching unit with having the live butterflies or having the live caterpillars come in and us watching them through each stage of their journey. Going into a butterfly. And then the study, like I said, was really focused on math and then using manipulatives, which is also really important. And then significant improvement in performance was observed post-exposure of the hands-on approach, with students favoring this method due to increased interest and confidence. So obviously it's really important that we just continue to utilize a hands-on approach in our classrooms no matter what grade you teach. I just feel like it really hits home for primary grades, since doing is going to help them learn. And then the study suggests that hands-on learning enhances understanding and engagement, recommending support for teachers and provision of resources. So in that study it said a lot of times like teachers feel like they don't have a lot of the resources available, or like time is another big issue that some teachers talked about in this article, which I understand and I get, but I just think obviously research shows that students are more engaged and are going to be more likely to succeed with more of a hands-on approach. And then my last article that I found is called A Snapshot of Science Education in Kindergarten Settings. So this one was by Coral Campbell and Wendy Jobling. So basically this article highlights the importance of play in early childhood education, it particularly focuses the fostering of scientific inquiry, which goes along exactly with my teaching unit. Not only is it really important that at such a young age children are playing, but it can also be like purposeful play, and that's what is really exciting about what I did and how I'm excited for it in the future. Basically, the study delves into how practitioners integrate science experiences into children's learning and in utilizing a case study approach to explore educational programs and enhance understanding of early years science education. This article was really interesting. It was really easy to read, but the research does show that children are going to be more successful when they're exposed to this at an early age. And I know it's been over 5 minutes, but the last thing I'm going to mention is the ISTE standard, the learner. This article really goes with that because as its focus is on educators continually improving their practice by learning from and with others and exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. So there we go. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you.